It is that time once again, my fellow Chibits. Today, I'm here to bring all of you the What I Will Watch for Fall of Anime 2016. Many of you, as always, have been requesting me to make this video since the end of some of the anime from Summer of Anime 2016. I'm finally here to make the new video. But before I start diving into AniChart and I start, looking at the stuff I might watch, I might drop, I might, review and stuff, I want to make a quick announcement on something. So, if you're all unaware, I've been talking about it recently in the past couple vlogs, but I finally want to take a step to go back to what I was doing in the past, and so I kind of want to make this season something very similar to how it was in the past. Some of you might already be aware of what I'm about to say, but I'm going to reveal it now. So, as I said, if there's not going to be a lot of series for me to review this upcoming season, let's just say, there's 30-something shows, okay? And I may want to only review 10 or 15 of the shows out of the 30 shows. I might fit in some backlog reviews this season. For instance, how I stopped doing Vagabond reviews, Vinland Saga reviews, or how I stopped doing these other reviews on the side of these other projects like Ava and stuff. I plan on fitting in some backlog reviews in this upcoming season, like doing it a weekly thing like I used to do with Fullmetal Alchemist or Code Geass. I want to try to do that with this upcoming fall season. So, if I start dropping a lot of things that have a lot of time, I'm going to try to fit in some of those, backlog stuff. I want to try my hardest this season because it's something many of you have requested for a while now, and my backlog is getting bigger and bigger as the seasons go on, so I do need to tackle it. So that's kind of the quick announcement I wanted to make before I dive into, the fall chart, because that's one of the big things that I just want to discuss. So, personally, I don't really know much about what is going to be coming out in fall 2016. I did, however, hear from a fellow Chibit in the weekly Chibi vlog, which is currently rendering right now. You probably will see it before this video is uploaded, but it's currently rendering right now, and I decided to make this video while I'm waiting for it to render before I can upload it. And pretty much in the Chibi vlog, I opened up a letter that stated, a lot of the stuff in this anime season is going to be, magical girl stuff. So, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the magical girl genre. I mean, I like some magical girl anime, but I'm not the biggest fan. So, if there's a lot of those that are just the same old thing, kind of rehash or repeat, I might have more time to do the backlog stuff. But that's pretty much all I really know about when it comes to this upcoming season. There's not a whole lot of stuff I know. I don't know what to expect. I really haven't heard a lot about the season. The only big thing I've heard that is coming out this season, I think, is actually Gundam. Gundam Iron Blood Orphan, and also Ajin 2. That is Season 2 of Ajin. Those are the only two things I really know about when it's coming to this season, besides the magical girl stuff. So I can't wait to see exactly what this season has to offer. So let us begin. Oh yes, as always, the link to the site, if you want to see the chart for yourself, go through the summaries and more in depth. You can see it in the description down below. You can check it out for yourself. Okay, so starting off at the top, we have episode 1 of, let's see, 12 Sai Chicha na Mune. The second season. Now, I can't watch that, obviously, as always. I can't watch something if I haven't seen the first season. I refuse to, review a season 2. And, oh yeah, a little bit of FYI if this is your first time watching this video. If for some reason I decide to skip or pass over a series and not watch it, I may continue to watch, or I may watch it, depending on how many of you Chibits recommend me to, at the very least, do a first impressions of it. FYI for any of you newcomers to this, I guess every season type series I do. Okay, so 3 Gatsu no Lion from Studio Shaft. Ooh, Shaft. Okay, so Rei Kiriyama is a 17-year-old boy who recently started living alone, financed by his salary as a professional shogi player. Despite his independence, however, he has yet to mature emotionally, and his problems continue to haunt him in his daily life. His relationship with his adopted family is strained, and he has difficulties interacting with his fellow high school students. Drama slice of life. It's by Studio Shaft. Knowing Studio Shaft, they could turn a nice, good slice of life series into something pretty fucking epic, especially this head tilt. So, you know what? I'll give it a shot just because Studio Shaft is doing it. They're a really good studio. They usually do a lot of good work, especially with their art and animation. So, I'll definitely give, 3 Gatsu no Lion a watch. First impressions, I'll see how it is. Okay, Ajin Season 2. Now, regardless of what anyone thinks about Ajin's, art and animation since it is CGI, I personally enjoyed the story of Ajin. I loved Ajin Season 1, regardless of, the art and animation. I know that's not the biggest key seller when it comes to the series, but I was a fan of the story. I loved the conclusion. No spoilers, by the way. So, obviously, I'm going to review Ajin. I reviewed episodes off and on when it came to Ajin Season 1, because I was very busy at the time, as I stated at around that time. It was around around in spring when Ajin Season 1 came out. Remember at that time I said my, stepmom, she went into the hospital and she had, had to be in a wheelchair. I didn't have the time to do a lot of reviews at that time, and that's kind of why my backlog fell off the radar. So I want to try to review every single episode of Ajin this time around, unless it turns to shit. Then I obviously won't. So we'll see how it goes, but I can't wait for Ajin Season 2. I'm pretty damn hyped to see how Season 2 is adapted. Okay, so All Out by Studio Madhouse. Studio Madhouse hasn't really made a good show this year. I mean, a very, very phenomenal. I mean, they made a few here and there, but I'm waiting for that one big series that Studio Madhouse really makes this, year. Okay, so All Out. Pretty much it is a rugby club that will make them friends. A rugby anime? I don't really know. I mean, Studio Madhouse, they do a really good job when it comes to sports anime. I know that. They do a very good job. I'll check out the first episode. I don't know if I'll review it. It might be similar to how I handled Days. I know many of you were asking me to review Days. I was watching that on the side. Pretty good series, but I wasn't reviewing it. We'll see how All Out is. I'll see if, that's something I want to do a first impression / reviews on. But right now, I do have that on the table. Okay, so Bloody Vors, creators Impact Tokyo. That's a studio I've never heard about. So, 60 years ago, a strange case of insomnia struck the population, forcing them to stay awake for more than a full week. The victims, completely sleep-deprived, all went mad. To cure this illness, a new medicine was produced, but the side effects turned the patients into, a vampire series. Humanity went to war against this new species and triumphed, but some of the vampires managed to survive. So, it's like a vampire series with war against humans and vampires. Not anything original, so to say. Nothing like, something that just blows me away, but who knows? It comes down to the execution, am I right? I mean, look, ReZero taught us something very big when it comes to the execution of a series, so maybe Bloody Wars could be something very good. We'll see. Brave Witches by Silverlink, a Strike Witches spinoff. Never seen Strike Witches, so I can't actually watch that, so I gotta skip over it. Bubuki, wasn't a big fan of Season 1. I know many people love Bubuki. They love Season 1. I know you did, but I wasn't a big fan of Bubuki, so I kind of skipped over it and didn't ever, come back to it. So, gonna be skipping that. Bungo Stray Dogs 2. I heard many tell me that the conclusion of Bungo Stray Dogs was pretty damn good, and that I should get back on it. I remember many telling me, so I want to quickly ask. I could probably catch up in the time since I want to be focusing on backlogs this anime season. Is Bungo Stray Dogs worth catching back up to? I'm just going to ask you, Chibits, right now. Is it worth catching back up to? If it is, I will definitely give it a shot. I'll try to give it a shot and catch up to before Season 2 starts airing in 13 days. Oh, yeah, I have a hell of enough time to catch up in, 13 days. Okay, so Card Fight Vanguard G next. 4th season of Card Fight G Vanguard. I can't watch it, never seen Card Fight. Classica Lloyd by Studio Sun? Ooh, Sunrise. Okay, Sunrise Studio. The story follows high school students Kane and Sosuke who live in a provincial town that's trying to revitalize itself with music. One day, suddenly, Classica Lloyd versions of Beethoven and Mozart appear in front of Kane and Sosuke when the suspicious-looking Classica Lloyds play music they call Mujik. It has a strange power. Probably gonna skip over that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a big fan of classic music, and I'll be honest, I can get into some Beethoven, I can get into some Mozart. I love Beethoven and Mozart, but I don't know how I feel about an anime focused around it. I don't know. I'll check out the first episode to see how it is, but I don't know how I feel about a series revolving around that. But music anime can be pretty good. I mean, look at Full Moon. If you've ever seen Full Moon, highly recommend that series. Digimon Universe at Monsters by Toei Animation. Never seen Digimon, I've watched bits and parts, so gonna have to skip over that. Is that anime what I think I am seeing right there? Drifters? Motherfucking what? That is fucking Drift. No, this can't be happening. No way. The May 25th issue of Young King, Ars Magazine, announced that an anime adaptation of the manga Drifters is in the works. The story of the manga... Yeah, I know what it's about. I don't even need to read it. Yo, Drifters is getting I mean, it's been in the works for a while, but it's actually coming out this 15-day... Yo, my boy. Oh, I love Drifters. Oh, it was such a good manga. Oh, I remember reviewing it in the past. No joke, I reviewed Drifters in the past. Oh. definitely something I am looking forward to watching. It's been forever since I've looked at Drifters. It's been like a year and a half, 2 years, but damn! Drifters is getting an anime this fall. Well, that's probably my contender for my favorite this upcoming season. Hell yeah. I mean, depending on how it's doing. It's by Hood's Entertainment. I don't recognize Hood's Entertainment. I gotta be honest. I really don't recognize the studio. I might be having a brain fart. It's very late at night. But I don't recognize Hood's Entertainment, so hopefully it's not, trash adaptation. But it's a good series. From what I read of it, it was a good series, so hopefully it's done well. Okay, Flip Flapper Studio 3HZ. Action sci-fi. How does the world look in your eyes? Papika and Kokona, the heroines of the story, hold the keys to open the door. When the two girls meet, their adventures in a different time and different overlapping dimension called Pure Illusion begin. I'm guessing this is one of the Magical Girl series, huh? Many things in Pure Illusion will stand in the girls' way on their search for the mysterious crystal called the Shard of Mimi, an item that's said to grant any wish. The description doesn't really explain anything, which that could be a good and a bad thing. I mean, it's not really letting me know exactly. I mean, it lets me know they're trying to find a shard that can grant any wish, but I mean, a lot of series start like that. I mean, so I don't know. I'll give it a shot just for how vague it is as a plot. I'll just, I'll check it out. Okay, so Fune wo Amu. The story follows the awkward humans, Majima and Sashi, as they work together to compile a medium-sized Japanese dictionary titled The Great Passage. So, it's about a person that is trying to put a dictionary together. That sounds so dull, I want to give it a watch just to see what the fuck it's about. I gotta be honest here, I mean, we could be looking at one of the best slice of life series of 2016. I have no idea, but it sounds so dull. I actually am interested to see where Fune wo Amu goes. I am definitely going to give that a watch. Girlish Number. The story follows the lives of Chitose Karasuma, a college student who aspires to be an idol voice. Skip. Okay. Oh, Haikyuu. Okay, this year's 16th issue of Shueisha's weekly Shonen Jump magazine is announcing on Saturday that the third television anime season based on Haruchi Furudate's Haikyuu volleyball manga has been greenlit for this fall. So season 3 of Haikyuu is coming out this fall, 14 days. My height right now is through the freaking roof. So we got drifters and now we got, it's gonna be fucking good. It's gonna be good. Haikyuu, that hype. I love Haikyuu. Okay, so we have Heibot. This anime takes place on the screw-shaped island country of Nijigajima and follows the two Bokyabots, Hebot and Yuri, Prince Nejuru, as they can collect different... Skip. Oh, Hibike is getting a season 2, a sequel. Huh. Hey, now I take back what I said about Fune wo Amu, probably being the slice of life of fall or even the year. Hibike, season 2 coming out. Now that is fucking hype. I'm glad to see it continuing. I'm glad to see, a very good slice of life, because that's one of the big things I was missing from the last season. I mean, there was not a lot of slice. I mean, Amanchu was a very, very good slice of life. Sadly underrated. Not many people really liked it, the continuation of it. But, I mean, I'm glad to see Hibike season 2. That is something I'm definitely going to watch. I reviewed season 1. I'll review season 2. Okay, so Idle Memory, not liking the name. I'm going to be honest, not liking the name. Idle Memories, 7 arcs. The anime takes place 2035, where virtual reality technology has evolved enough that people can experience world travel and other live events from the comfort of their own home. In this space, idols perform live events for a worldwide audience as worldwide popularity of idols performing in VR rooms increase. Skip. Okay, so Kaito Joker is getting another holy crap, this series has been ongoing for a long time. 4th season coming out, damn. Okay, so, Keijo, let's see, comedy, ecchi, it's an ecchi series, obviously you can tell by the cover. I mean, you see that ass right there on the front cover. Let's see, Kaminashi is a exponential gymnast, so much so that the Colleges with some of the best gymnastics programs are trying to recruit her. Unfortunately for them, she has other plans. Due to her family being extremely poor, money is everything to her. That's why she wants to step into the world of Keijo. Keijo is a type of gambling sport where girls stand on a floating platform. Whoa, what? Whoa, that sounds interesting now. Stands on a floating platform and compete against one another. The aim is to push the other... It's sumo wrestling for a girl. What? What? Oh, yo, I'm sorry. I gotta watch this for a guilty pleasure. I'm sorry. I gotta watch it for a guilty pleasure just because it's pretty much girls pushy. I got it. I'm sorry. I know, guilty pleasure taking over right now. I gotta watch it just because. Now, here it is. Here's my show right after that. Gundam! Iron Blood Orphan Season 2. Yes! 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 Ah! Gundam is back. As I said, Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans was my first Gundam. I've seen bits and pieces of the other stuff, but Iron Blooded Orphans was my first. And it's thanks to all of you Chibis letting me know to watch the series. And now it is back. Season 2 is here. Yo, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped for the continuation of such a great series. It was so good the last time it aired. I cannot wait to see how Season 2 is going to be. That is freaking hype. That is something I'm really looking forward to. That's, out of all the stuff I think from this season so far I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Haikyuu, obviously. I'm looking forward to Drifters. I'm looking forward to Ajin. But I'm really looking forward to Gundam. Gundam Season 2 is what I am really hyped for. Okay, so, Long Riders. The manga follows Ami Kurata, a first-year college student with no special qualities. One day, she happens to notice someone riding a folding bike, immediately falls in love with it, and uses all her savings to buy one. So, it's pretty much Yomushi Pedal, but female edition. I don't recognize the studio. Actus? I don't even recognize that studio. I really have no idea who the hell that is. I have no idea if it's going to be good. It looks like it'll be a traditional Moe slice of life series, though, looking at the cover. But you can't judge a cover, you know, or a book by its cover. I mean, it could be, you know, something incredibly amazing. So, I mean, overall, I'll give it a first episode watch just to see. So, hopefully I'm going to pronounce this right. Lost... Wait, is that supposed to be low storage? Or Lost Orage? Lost... Fuck it, I'm not even gonna try. So Incited with Cross. So pretty much with Cross Season 3, if I'm correct. The official Twitter account for With Cross trading card game announced a new anime project titled Lost Storage, or whatever, Incited with Cross will be broadcasted this fall. So I'm assuming it's either a spin-off or a continuation of With Cross Season 2. If so, I'm pretty damn hyped. Because one of my biggest problems with Cross, when, you know, I finished it Season 2, was that it left too many open plot threads, and I was really upset with how it concluded, how it, like, just dropped the ball on some of the characterization development they, you know, set up in the earlier portions of Season 1. So, since we're getting a new one, I'm very hyped to know that. I'm very glad. It just depends on where the season takes. I mean, it could be a spin-off series, or it could be something entirely new. It could be a continuation. I have no idea. We'll have to see where it goes, but I am pretty hyped for it. Definitely something I'll watch, because I did like Season 1 and Season 2 of Across. Regardless of the ending that really just demolished my enjoyment, I did like the series. I did like the psychological themes, so obviously I'll give Lacrosse, this new one, a watch as well. Okay, so Luger Code 1951. The story centers around the young linguistic genius and university professor Testa. He is introduced by a senior Sergeant Rosa to the Allied Cryptanalysis Department. There he is tasked to break the enemy werewolf's code. Oh, enemy werewolf. It's rare to get a werewolf series. Werewolf's code, which the werewolves are using to encrypt their radio transmission. Wait, is that just a code name for a force or something, or is there actual werewolves in this? Let's see, are using to encrypt their radio transmissions. Testa is astounded as the only sound the encrypted code produces is the howling of a wolf. His research yields no results, and he resolves to capture a live... Oh, so it is a werewolf in this. A live werewolf for better cryptanalysis. After exhausting all possible means, he finally finds a female werewolf, Yonaga. Ah. By Studio Dean. Studio Dean. I don't know how I feel about that, but still. A werewolf series, that is a rare one. When is the last werewolf series? I really don't even know. Nothing comes to mind. I mean, I guess Wolf's Rain pops to mind. I guess Rosario plus Vampire pops to mind. I mean, a traditional werewolf series. I guess Boy and the Beast. I mean, I guess that's kind of a werewolfy series, but I mean, not really. You get my point. So, yeah, I guess this is the first one in a long time. That sounds really interesting. I'm going to give that a watch. It sounds different from everything else from the season so far. Okay, Magic Kyun, or Magic Kyun, okay. A world where art becomes magic. Music, man, there's a lot of music anime this season. What the hell? A world where art becomes magic. In this world, people who can inspire passion with their magic arts are called artistas. Fuck it, I'm not even gonna try it. Are employed in show business. And Hoshi no Mori, private magical arts high school, where fuck it, I can't even say that fucking name. I don't know. I'm probably just too tired. Are taught. A strange new student named Ohana Aigasaki transfers into the school. My Studio Sunrise. Just because my Studio Sunrise doesn't mean it'll be a good series or to my liking. I'm probably gonna skip that series. Maho Shoujo Ikusei Keikaku. The novels are set in a world where a social game called the Magical Girl Raising Project allows 1 in 10,000 people to be a magical girl, possessing extraordinary physical capabilities and looks, as well as special magical powers that set them apart from the rest of the human race. But one day, in a district containing 16 magical girls, the administration announces that it must halve the number of magical girls to solve the problem of magical energy. So, Madoka, it's kind of like Madoka a little bit. At first, the 16 magical girls race to collect more magical candy than their competitors. But wait, what? Did I just read that right? At first, 16 magical girls race to collect more magical candy? Then they're competitors, but the rules quickly become twisted. It quickly becomes a murderous battle for survival among them. So, it starts off with them trying to find candy, but then everybody tries to kill each other. That escalated. that fucking escalated. So, they were trying to find magical candy, but then they tried to murder each other. Okay. I don't even know how to feel about it. I mean, don't know how to feel. I watched the first episode. I watched the first episode to see how it is. It's probably going to be something pretty cringy, though, because a survival game alongside of just being Magical Girl and the way the description is magical candy. No, we'll see. We'll see. It's a possibility it could be good. We'll just see where it goes. Monster Hunter Story is going to have to skip. Nanbaka, 4 men are assigned to the prison. Jugo, a man who attempted to break out of prison, end up extending his jail time. Uno, a man who likes to gamble with women. So it's a prison anime. It's pretty much a prison anime. Insta watch right there. Insta fucking watch. Natsumi Yujincho Go, 5th season. I haven't seen the other season, so I can't watch that. Occultic Night. That has is this related to Steins Gate or Chaos Head? Or Robotic Note? That has to be related because of the style of the title. You know what? I know for a fact this is definitely related to Steins Gate, Robotic Notes, and Chaos Head. I'm not even going to read the description. I want to go into this blind. So, yeah, I'm going to definitely give that a watch. I did not know that there was another series connected to Steins Gate coming out, huh? Pokemon Sun and Moon, gonna have to skip. Haven't been into Pokemon in a very long time. Shakunetsu no, ever since their champion was defeated, the world of girls junior high ping pong has been in turmoil. Ping pong series, Moe ping pong series. That's what it is. Moe ping pong. I mean, probably something I can't review, so I'm probably just gonna skip that. Show by Rock wasn't. I watched bits and pieces, but of Show by Rock, the original, I didn't get to complete it. I watched about 4 episodes in it. It's a pretty good series. Just something I didn't complete at the time because, you know, time constraints I had at the time earlier this year. So, I don't know. Do you guys want me to catch up with this? I could use some of my backlog time to try to catch up with Show by Rock. I'm just going to ask you guys right now. Do you want me to catch up with it? Is it really good? Let me know in the comments below. Shumatsu no Isate, or Isata. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. If I am promised to the princess, then I will fight for her sake. In 1939 CE, the imperialist nation of Germania invaded a neighboring country. All at once, that war spread throughout Europe, and the era was dragged into a spiral of a great war. Then in 1940, Germania's attack turned towards a... so it's pretty much a World War series, isn't it? Yeah, it's a World War series. Yeah, I'll watch that. It's World War. Insta watch. I'll definitely see that. Soshin Shoujo Mato, White Fox. Ooh, Studio White Fox. It is 2016. Mato, a second-year junior high student, works part-time as a shrine maiden at a 10-man shrine in the city of Kamaya ever since being separated from my mother. Oh, it's a Maho Shoujo. And there is a lot of Maho Shoujos this season. You know, I'm probably gonna see, you know, it's by Studio White Fox. Fuck. It's by Studio White Fox. They did such a good job with ReZero. Just for the sake of their studio name, since it's White Fox, I'll check it out. Just because it's White Fox, I'll check it out. Stella no Maho, Silverlink Studios. The story follows Tamaki Honda, first-year high school, who joins a somewhat peculiar S&S Boo circle that makes doujin video games. So nothing original. It's pretty much something we see almost every single season or every 2 seasons. Probably gonna skip that. Let's see, Tiger Mask W, Toei Animation. Probably gonna skip that as well. Time Bokon 24, Tatsunoko Productions. Anime centers on Tokyo, a junior high student living in the present time who suddenly made a member of the 24th Century Space Time Administration Brewery. Immediately he learns that the history has learned in textbooks wrong. There's a more interesting history of the purest beauty. Cleopatra is actually the comic. Do it. What? What? I'll hold off on that. I'll see. Do you guys think that's a good series? I have no idea. I don't know if it's something I'll be interested in, but I have no idea. Let's see. Token Ranbu Hanamaru. This year is 2205. The historical revisionists have begun attacks on the past in their plot to change history. The Saniwa, who have been charged with protecting history, can imbue life into objects. Strongest among these are the Token Danshi. The story centers around their cheerful lives. So it's a fantasy series. There's not a lot of information on it, so it's going to probably be fantasy, slice of life, comedy. That's what I'm assuming. I'll check it out. Trickster. I think I've heard about this series. I think I've heard about Trickster being something interesting this season. I could be wrong. Let me read the description. I've heard something about Trickster. Chibits are talking about it. It's in the 2030s. The boy detectives club gather under the Kogoro Akichi, the mysterious detective. The group solves cases great and small using their unique skills. One day, a member of the club, Kinsuke, meets the boy, Yoshio. Kobayashi's body cannot die due to the effects of the unidentifiable mist, but he yearns for death, and, oh. That sounds dark and interesting. I'm gonna give that a watch just because it sounds dark and fucked up. Yeah, I'll give that a watch. Udon no Kuni no Kinoro. Let's see. Sota is a web designer working in Tokyo. When he visits his family udon place in his hometown, he discovers a young boy. Upon confronting the boy, Sota soon learns his secret and decides to quit his job in order to take care of the boy. So it's pretty much taking care of, you know, a child. It's like Sweetness and Lightning, I'm assuming, kind of, but a different equivalent to it. I like Sweetness and Lightning. It's a cute series. I really love Sweetness and Lightning. So, just for the sake of Sweetness and Lightning, I'll give this Udon a watch. I don't know if I'll review it, because I didn't review Sweetness and Lightning. But I did do a first impressions, obviously. I might do a first impressions of Udon and then just complete it. But I do like, you know, Sweetness and Lightning. And since it sounds similar to it, I'll give it a shot. The 4th season of Uta no Prince Sama. Haven't seen the previous, so I can't watch that. Vivid Strike. There is no information on that, so yeah, nothing I can say on that. Let's see, Watashi ga, comedy romance. K is what you would call a fujoshi. When she sees boys getting along with each other, she loves to indulge in wild fantasies. One day her favorite anime character dies, and the shock causes her to lose a ton of weight. Then 4 hot guys at school ask her out, but that isn't exciting to her at all. She'd rather see them date each other. What? What? Did I just read that right? Like, did I legit just read that right? Then 4 hot guys at school ask her out, but that isn't exciting to her at all. She'd rather see the boys that are asking her out try to date each other. That sounds like an awkward series. You know what? I'm interested. I mean, I'm not usually the biggest fan of those type of series, but it just sounds so awkward, and it's something that I feel would be entertaining, just to see how this girl wants these guys to be together because she's a Fujoshi, and when these guys probably don't want to be together, they want to be with the girl, and I could see some very comedic situations popping up because of this series. I might just watch that just because of the comedy sake alone. But we'll see. I don't know if I'll do them first impressions or not, but that sounds interesting enough to be funny as fuck. Let's say, Daisuke, gets a job at the restaurant because of family, financial difficulty. Oh, it's working. Okay, I can't watch that. I've still yet to watch Season 1, which I could possibly use for backlog. Yuri on Ice. Sports. I'm assuming this is an ice skating yeah, final ice skating competition. Probably gonna skip. So what do we have for summer leftovers? Days, Studio Mappa, okay, that's continuing on. Puzzle Dragons, gonna skip. Psyche, that's continuing. I haven't started that one, so I really don't know. Okay, what do we have for shorts? 3 Nin, the manga series reimages the Glass Mask manga. Skip the 3rd season. Skip the season. Skip. What the fuck is with that picture? Oh, Ani the animation. What is with that man's face? What the fuck? The Oh Ani the animation television series will be a comedic take on the original story with the familiar characters drawn in super deformed style. Skip. Barnard Joe Iwaku, the short gag manga, is about the love of the famous works of literature. It follows Sawako. Lazy girl wants to be a well-read person, but does not actually read much. The manga recounts the conversation between Miss Bernard and her bookworm friends about the Bible. The tale what? This seems like it'd be an interesting series. Bishoujo Yuji Unit. 2nd season, skip. Cheating Craft. By Studio Blade, university exams are one of the most influential factors in the early life. Depending on the results, a fantastic, high-class, honorable life may await you, or on the other end of the spectrum, you may be left only leftovers. In this type of battlefield atmosphere, students are always doing their best to evolve and survive. Learning types are students who have studied their whole lives and legitimately memorized. Oh, come on, let me go. Legitimately memorized everything they have studied, while cheating types are those who are, as the name suggests, only manage to climb the educational ladder by cheating. So, I don't know about that series. I might watch it. Gaku Handsome. What is with that animation? That looks atrocious. That looks absolutely fucking atrocious. That looks atrocious. Oh my god, that looks ugly. Let's see. Baramon High School, a private boys' school for the prefecture's most elite. They don't look elite to me. They look pretty, just gonna go on a limb here and say pretty fugly. I'm just gonna be honest, they're pretty fugly. I know I'm mean, but yeah. The protagonist transfers into school and meets various major players on campus, such as the outlaw teacher, the soccer captain, and a childhood friend. Skip. Okay, so Hagne Orchestra, based on smartphone, skip. Nope, not interested in that. Kitaro Shonen. This is a visual diary of Kitaro's experience with yokai. He's a boy with a very strong spirit sense, but when he enters a forbidden storehouse, he was kicked out of his home. He soon found a new place to live where he meet Shiki Warashi, house spirit, named Suzu. He and Suzu soon begin to attract all kinds of spirit creatures, starting with Nuri Kabe, appears as a wall that impedes travelers. Romance slice of life. I'll watch it. A new 3D CG anime series for Cheese. Oh, little Cheese. I can't believe that's getting a continuation. I've never personally watched it, but I know that, Cheese, a beloved series by many. That's nice. I'm glad Cheese continuing. The 2nd season of Maho Shoujo. Gonna have to skip that. I haven't seen the other one. What the fuck is this? Mikon Seijin Arawaru. The story centers on the tentacular Macon orange alien. A fucking First, Japan makes a fucking series about a fucking man farting and having flatulence. And now you're telling me they're making a fucking anime short on a man, like an orange alien. What? Skip. What? A puzzle-solving TV anime has been announced. Yeah, thank you for the information. You definitely showing with that high-quality boobage, though, on the cover. I see you drawing people into your series. I could see that. You're trying to have that fan service with the opie on the cover. You might not be giving me the summary, but since I'm someone that's very thirsty for that fan service, obviously you think I want to start the series. No, skip. Sorry. Let's see. Neko no Dayan, the third season of Dayan the Cat. The shorts will be theatrical style, with a curtain opening on the everyday adventures of Dayan and his friends. Probably skip. Nobunaga no Shinobi. The gag manga centers a young female ninja. Probably skipping. Nyambo. Nope. Skip. Okusama's getting a continuation. Yo. What? Oh, you didn't hear that. You guys didn't hear that. Okay, so PJ Barry no Mogu Mogu. Didn't it have a fucking game? Wasn't that a game? PJ Barry? Okay, no. Sengoku Cho, skip. Soulburster, skip. Chibi, here, what is with that cover? What is with that cover? If they want to get the best award for the best cover on this, Annie chart right now, that's definitely it right there. Handsome, divorced, with a teen daughter living with him. Our hero is a bad father who works as a toilet seat. What? What? Yo, end of the season. I'm fucking watching. I'm not even shitting you. I'm fucking watching that. To Be Hero. A toilet. Yo, I'm watching that. Okay, so skip. Okay, movie-wise, Chain Chronicle movie. Not a lot of information. 3 movies of that. Gantz is getting new. Oh, shit. Kagero Days is getting a movie, too. Kanko is getting a movie. Kano looks good. By Studio Mappa. World War II. Ooh. I might watch that. Let's see. Coral Sensei Q, a spinoff of Assassination Clap. Okay. Majestic Prince movie, probably gonna skip. Mobile Police, might skip that as well. Monster Strike the movie, no information. This right here, Poppin' Q, Toei Animations, well, that sounds good. It sounds like a good series, or a movie. I'm definitely gonna watch that when it finally gets translated. Second film starring characters from the Honeyworks Vocaloid group, skip. 100% Pasukaru Sensei. Skip. Ooh, that man's diesel as fuck. That man's built. Bundled with a limited edition of the 14th Bakudo manga volume. Have no idea what the fuck that's about. Black Clover. Ooh. Black Clover special. Boku no Hero Academia Jump Festa 2016 special. Gets original event anime set between the first and second season in November. Ooh. Okay, I'll watch that. Dream Festival, probably skipping. Ooh, Dungeon Girls getting an OVA. Okay. Season 2 win, though. AU Kaitai, no 3-race specials. As always, I get specials. Girlfriend, what? Girlfriend's getting them? I didn't expect something like that to get an OVA series. Kaiju, skip. Okay, that's getting OVA. To celebrate the finale, the 40th anniversary, it's getting an OVA. Sad. Oh, Monster Musume! Oh, shit! My Monster Girl series is getting an OVA. Definitely watching that. Musaigen, I see, they're just not even trying to hide the fan service now. KyoAni always finds a way, it seems, when it comes to their fan service. You see this shit right here. Huh. Bad series. I'm going to be honest. I really hated Musaigen. I really, really did not like this series. But, yeah. Let's see. Oshite. Okay, didn't watch the original. Overlord. Bundled with the novel series 11th volume, the new anime will feature the appearance of the players combat maid as well as the rest of the floor. Oh, Okay. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely gonna watch that. Oz Mafia, don't have any idea. Pokemon Generations. Pokemon Generations looks back at each generation of the Pokemon video game series, diving into the stories of the games more deeply and getting to know characters. What? Visit each region from Kanto to Boy, what? I know I said I was going to skip Pokemon Sun and Moon, but I am definitely watching Pokemon Generations. Yo, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch Pokemon Generations. No joke, I'm watching that. Sakamoto, special OVA, definitely. That was a good series. Had a lot of fun watching that. Shokugeki no Soma's getting an OVA. Strike the Blood 2. Okay. Tricker Alice. I've heard about Tricker Alice. I don't know. Where have I heard about that series? I've heard about it somewhere. Ah, the beloved Snafu getting a new OVA. Still refuse to watch or review that series now after the saltiness that, you know, what happened with Tokyo Broadcasting System. Zare Goto series. Okay. Overall, there seems to be quite a few good stuff from this season. Quite a good few movies, an OVA series. Overall, it seems like a relatively tame season. I mean, they have quite a few hype series I'm looking forward to, like, you know, Gundam, Hibike. Fune seems to be interesting, even though it's dull as fuck. Haikyuu, Drifters. I mean, you know, we have other series here like Ajin. All Out could be good. We have, you know, Keijo, my guilty pleasure. I can't wait for that. We have Nanbaka. That looks like a good series as well. Shumatsu seems like a good series. Occultic, that also seems like a good series. There's quite a few in here that's overall good, but it doesn't seem like a lot I'll be watching this season. So it does seem like I might have time to do the backlog stuff this upcoming fall season of anime. But that's about it when it comes to this video. Tell me your thoughts. If there's anything I said in here I would drop or not watch, please let me know in the comments below. And if you all recommend it enough, I'll definitely give it a shot and try to do a first impressions. You all have a wonderful day wherever you live. I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.